What's good, y'all? How's it going out there, YouTube? Hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday. I've got some interesting downloads this morning while I was doing my little channeling session, automatic writing meditation session, whatever you want to call it, free association, creative writing prompt, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to ring the bell and I'm going to bring us in for just a moment, okay? All right, for recording purposes only, today is November 20th, 2025, but the message is timeless, past, present, and future. I seem to be on a present timeline, considering yesterday's download happened immediately as soon as I picked my son up from school. We have hit that minute mark, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all kick ass and take names. All right, so we're going to start out with the channeled writing or the automatic writing session for today. A song came through immediately called I Owe My Soul to the Company Store, or that's the lyric. It's called 16 Tons. It was written in 1946 by Merle Travis and then made famous in 1955 by Tennessee Ernie Ford. 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Don't take me, Lord. I just can't go because I owe my soul to the company store. Okay? For whatever reason, I'm getting Amazon, Costco, Walmart, Microsoft, Meta, all the banks, all the car companies, and all the credit card companies. Okay, that's where I'm at with that. There is a shift about this cashless society. I think it's gonna be constitutionally challenged, or should be constitutionally challenged, because a cashless society will equal debt servitude. You can only spend your credits where they say you can, and your credits are only good and they can take them away whenever. But if you have your cash in hand, they can't take it away. Okay, if you think about the run on the banks in, I think, 1926, so it's been 100 years since the Great Depression and the run on the banks. This is why they're trying to switch to a cashless society right now, so it doesn't happen again, because a cashless society will equal debt servitude, okay? It should be constitutionally challenged. It could be. That could be a prediction that is coming through. Another thing that is coming in is the barter system is going to return. Foods like meat, eggs, milk, farm fresh produce are going to be the next quote-unquote black market. Farmers markets are going to become community-based, and they're going to be cash or trade. Like, oh, you've got eggs, I've got steak. Oh, you've got corn, I've got some chicken. Or a live chicken. Would you like some babies to raise on your farm so you can have your own eggs? It's going to become like it was way back when. This rebellion is going to look a lot like survivalism. People aren't going to fight each other. They're going to retreat. They're going to live off of what they can produce in exchange locally. The consumption mindset of our economy is going to shift towards a necessity-based capitalism. If it isn't a necessity to live, then don't buy it. It's a need versus want situation. AKA, can you survive without it? And if you can, then it's a want and not a need. The extra pair of shoes, the $30 earbuds instead of the $10 ones that are going to last basically the same amount of time if you lose them. Think about it. It's going to be shifting to gathering season really quickly here. So we all need to think about putting value on spending time with each other versus spending money on each other and on things that aren't as valuable as the people that you're with. Okay, and then eat, drink, and be merry is something that came to mind. And when I really looked up the origin of the quote, the parable of the rich fool in the Bible is where this quote came from. So I'm going to read that really quickly. It is Luke chapter 12, verses 13 through 21. Okay? Then someone called out from the crowd, "Teacher, please tell my brother to divide our father's estate with me." And Jesus replied, "Friend, who made me a judge over you to decide such things as that?" Then he said, "Beware. Guard against every kind of greed. Life is not measured by how much you own." Then he told them a story. A rich man had a fertile farm that produced fine crops. He said to himself, "What should I do? I don't have room for all of my crops." Then he said, "I know, I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and then I'll have room to store all my wheat and other goods. Then I'll sit back and say to myself, 'My friend, you have enough stored away for years to come. Now take it easy, eat, drink, and be merry.' But God said to him, 'You fool, you will die this very night. Then who will get everything that you worked for?' Yes, a person is a fool to store up earthly wealth, but not have a rich relationship with God." So, my very last download gave me the message at what the rest of my message is supposed to be about today. We are coming up on gathering season with whatever holiday you celebrate over the coming months between now and the end of the year. The winter months, the family time, the present giving, the feasting, okay? Remember what's really valuable during this time. The people that you are with, not the money that you spend on them. Put value on spending time together. Eat, drink, and be merry, but don't hoard. If you have extra, this is where this barter system, rebellion, survivalism is going to look like. If you can't sell it for money, don't hoard it for yourself. Trade it out. Give it to those that need, that are around you. This consumption mindset where you have to have, buy, needs to stop. The cashless society they envision will equal debt servitude. The cashless society that we envision on the flip side, or that could actually result based on this forced debt servitude, is going to look a lot like survivalism as rebellion. Okay? You're going to create what you can't buy, right? In order to get by and survive. So that is going to be the message today. All right? Gathering season, yes, eat, drink, and be merry, but do not hoard. Share with those that are in need. Give to others. Invite others to your table. And where you can, give. Okay? Don't sell your soul to the company store. Seriously. Think about all the ones I listed. Where is everybody going to go into debt this holiday season? What are they going to buy? Oh, cars, diamonds, because the TV says that's Christmas, right? Meta, they're going to make all the money because everybody's going to advertise there. Microsoft, well, everybody uses Windows on almost every single computer there is. Operating systems, new technology, new gadgets, and who's going to profit from that? Walmart, Amazon, Costco, okay? Be mindful that it's not about what you spend. It's the time you get to spend with who you're spending it with that's supposed to be important as we come into gathering season, okay? I don't care who you're gathering with or what you're gathering for, whether you call it Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, a fucking colonizer holiday, whether you call it Christmas, Yule, winter break, whether you call it New Year's Eve or you call it the turning of the year, because there's Chinese New Year and then there's the United States New Year, and they're at completely different times of the year. So it's going to look different for every single person what gathering season looks like, but everybody at this time of year gets together for feasting, food, family, and a good time. Remember that that's what it's about. No matter what religious sentiment, no matter what denomination you are, no matter what religion you are, whether you're atheistic or not, if you like making snowmen at this time of year and having turkey because it's a once a year food. It doesn't matter. But right now is gathering season. So be mindful of who and what you're gathering for. That is what you're supposed to be giving thanks for. Okay? I'm going to shake the dice and we are going to get deep into this reading, y'all. Let's do it. And with that being said, once Thanksgiving hits, I will be MIA until the first of the year. I am taking 6 solid weeks off as a creative break, as a mental health break after my mom passing, as a stress break for my fibromyalgia and my body to recover from everything I've been through. So you guys, I'm not ghosting the channel. You're being given forewarning that I will be on a creative break, making new content, possibly creating some new stuff for the channel. Okay. Hey, Larkspur, welcome in. But after Thanksgiving, you will not see me until the first of the year. Not live anyway. Okay. I haven't taken that much time off in almost 5 years from the channel, and I need to. So that's where we're at. We've got start is the first word out. Starting now. Starting November 25th, I believe, is when I will be off the channel. We've got past. This is upside down and it spells nuts. N-U-T-S. Look at this. I can't even, I don't know if you guys can see it because my camera is flipped backwards. But this says past. And then if you flip this way, it says nuts. Somebody's past is crazy. Upside down, backwards, and nuts. Why am I hearing the Banana Boat song right now? Like from Beetlejuice. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me won't go home. Why is that in my head right now? That could be relevant to the reading. We've got RIP right here and AAA on the other side of it. So we've got lots of double meanings today. Double entendre could be something. I actually think I see the word entendre. I think I only have one N though. Yeah, I only have one N. Never mind. Almost every word. We've got DIY. Somebody is like a DIY person. They like to do their own repairs, create things in their own environment, like rebuild, remodel, build shelves. This person, I'm feeling somebody that likes to save money by doing it themselves. This is like maybe somebody that's renovating something. Starting a DIY project. Pit of despair. Nope, it's a pit bull. It's a pit bull, and you want to know why I say that? You guys, the double words today are killing me with these dice. It's a pit bull because it's a dog. Okay. Something about a pit bull. A little baby pit bull. We all know that they're big babies. They're not scary. They just have a bad reputation because people made them that way. You get bad owners, not bad dogs. Somebody's in the pit of despair. Somebody's dog might have saved their life. Oh, I just bet. Okay. Wild. Somebody's dog might have been left out in the wilderness. A wild dog. I also am getting that somebody went crazy and passed away. They went wild, like wilded out and did something crazy, like overdosed on accident, drinking, might have like aspirated on their own vomit, like at a party. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I'm sorry. R.I.P. We've got rib, like Adam and Eve. Somebody considers somebody, wants to take somebody under their wing and protect them. They're their rib, their counterpart. Somebody sees them as their divine counterpart. All right. Nothing out of this roll. Leg, actually, the word leg. Rib and leg, those could be body parts that are broken on somebody that died in the past. A rib and a leg. Bone. Okay, bones broken. Broken bones, a rib and a leg. Somebody that died in the past had a broken leg and a broken rib. The letter P is here. I'm going to put that back in the can. That could be somebody's initial, though. We've got, this is past energy. Somebody might be starting a DIY project or was starting a DIY project right when they passed away. Somebody might have gone crazy on another person. And the only reason somebody, okay, what I'm getting is somebody found out because somebody's dog got loose with a leg bone. A leg bone. I think this animal, oh boy. Okay, let's get into the reading, you guys. I'm going to pull on the regular Rider-Waite and see about this. So we've got a big message here with rebellion's going to look like survivalism. Cashless society is going to equal debt servitude, but what's coming out of the dice seems to be a little bit more pertinent than what is in the downloads. I may have to do two separate readings on them. So I'm going to start with the dice. Okay. Tell me about starting, past, RIP, DIY, pit, wild, rib, leg, and bone. We've got the Five of Wands as the first card out, y'all. Jeez Louise. Anyway, so we've got the Five of Wands in the reverse here. There is a hidden conflict, a hidden drama, an underlying tension, I think is the word. Tell me about it. Yeah, underlying tension. Somebody's about to wild out for real. Knight of Swords. Somebody is about to come rushing in. I'm hearing bum rushed. Somebody's about to get bum rushed or got bum rushed. Like they got their ass beat or is going to get their ass beat. Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this is jealousy. This is somebody that has a lack of integrity. This is somebody that might have stole from somebody. This is somebody that might have cheated on somebody. This could also be somebody that's very promiscuous. Somebody's about to get bum rushed. It could be because they cheated. Okay. It could be because they Maybe made some, well, yeah, they hurt somebody very deeply. They cheated on somebody that cared about them. They betrayed. I'm going to say betrayed. I'm not going to say cheated, because that lack of integrity can be more than just a sexual liaison. That could be stealing from somebody. That could be lying on somebody. That could be being so jealous of somebody that you try and harm them. Okay? You get bum rushed because, you know, like mean girls kind of energy. Okay? There's many different ways that this could play out. It's still pretty light on the details. King of Swords. All right, so there is somebody that has to take charge here. Somebody had to get assertive, or somebody really needs to keep their guard up because they're going to get bum rushed. This has either already happened in the past, or this is present energy and it's about to occur where somebody is going to get run up on. Okay? Somebody's going to get run up on, and I'm going to say negative personality characteristics here. Somebody just really hurt this person's feelings. Whoever you are, the feelings have been hurt, and this is where this sudden shift in energy is coming from. I'm going to say you're moving sideways with that Queen of Wands energy. Moving sideways in your feelings and putting your guard up. Okay? Bottom of the deck, somebody might feel rejected. So they might want to start something with you. Really? This isn't cheating, but this is backstabby. This is jealousy. This is somebody in their feelings about you, and I don't know why. This Five of Wands in the reverse energy. If somebody threw a war and nobody showed up, what would happen? Somebody wanted to fucking bum rush you. Somebody wanted to really come at you sideways, and it is out of jealousy, out of pure spite, out of catty bitch energy. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody really in their feelings about you not taking the bait for some sort of fight. You keeping your guard up and staying in your integrity. Somebody's in their feelings about it. Tell me about their feelings. They're in the pit of despair. This person's about to wild out, okay? They wanted to bum rush you so bad. They wanted to start a fight with you so bad. They were going to say that you were the one that was starting everything, okay? Death. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This person wanted to pick a fight with you and say you started it so they could put you 6 feet under. R.I.P. It was a DIY job. All you had to do was start it. And they didn't even have to get prosecuted. This was the plan. That is pretty fucking wild. Okay. Okay. They were going to say you bum rushed them. The drama was this person was literally antagonizing you. This person was literally instigating some sort of fight with you because they are jealous, because they are some sort of mean energy, vindictive energy, lack of integrity, can't act right energy. They're jealous. They're in their feelings, and you have your guard up because you knew what the plan was. I think you avoided something here by keeping your guard up and acting with integrity and not taking the bait. Faith is here. And cleanse. All right. You knew exactly what was happening here. You were being baited into some sort of a fight where you were supposed to rush in and show the worst characteristics of a human being. Queen of Wands, the worst actions you could take. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Petty, catty, jealous, vindictive, out of character, out of pocket, fucking acting, coming at somebody sideways. This is how you're supposed to come rushing in. You were being baited into some bum rushing somebody else. So they could say what they did to you was self-defense. RIP, a DIY job. They think they're fucking clever. But here's you. You realize that everybody has feelings, okay? So you have feelings too about the situation, but you're very guarded about it. You're not acting out of pocket. You're standing in integrity. You're doing the right thing. You're leading with your brain here. You can see exactly what you're being. It's like the carrot being dangled in front of the horse to just go in a certain circle and run that millstone, okay? You saw what you were being lured into, and you walked into the fire with faith regardless. You were purified by this experience. This is insane. This is insane. Somebody wanted you to die. They were luring you into your death here. And you knew it. Anxiety. Anxiety. This card's going to go out too as soon as I give you this one. See, you've been purified from this process, and somebody else is now terrified because they're the ones that were luring you in to begin with. They expected you with this bait and this drama and this Five of Wands in the reverse. This is just unnecessary drama, out of pocket bullshit, stuff you wouldn't expect, all to bait you into some sort of rushing in, making a hasty decision, leading with anger, leading with negative behavior characteristics, acting in ways that they've already characterized you, saying that you're negative, saying that you are angry, saying that you are hostile, saying that you are any kind of number of horrible actions, like everything you do is bad, to put other people in their feelings about you. But here you are acting in some sort of upright integrity, moral, upstanding behavior, right? And it's like, this is what they wanted to do to you, is end you. You walked through the fire with faith and you were cleansed by it, and now these people are terrified. Can't sleep, can't eat, quaking in their fucking boots, can't lace up their shoes, got to switch to Velcro. Butterfingers, can't hold on to anything. Ghost in reverse. Why am I getting like you're back from the dead? Literally, death here, ghost in reverse. It's like you have returned from the dead, and it's terrifying. It's almost haunting whoever these people are that are trying to bait this situation. They were baiting you to end you. Remember, it was supposed to be a DIY job. You were supposed to move against your own interests so much so that they could act in self-defense, never get prosecuted, and then this is how they planned your death. They planned your death to look like self-defense on their part. This is how you were characterized. Every negative personality trait on the planet. Everything you do is wrong. Everything you do is bad. You're just negative. You're just awful. Terrible. Terrible. Awful. Yes. They wanted you to act in a certain way, so they could be absolved. Faith and cleanse. Absolved of your ending, right? They could then still show their face in society, show their face at church and say, oh my goodness, I am so upset it was self-defense. Here's the deal. Their anxiety levels are through the fucking roof because you acted with moral standing, integrity, the right thing. You didn't act in a way that could have precipitated any kind of self-defense necessary. So your death here, the planning and plotting of this, it did not occur. You walked through some sort of trial by fire, and through this faith, you've been cleansed. These people thought they would be absolved if they went to church, get baptized, and say, I'm sorry that I accidentally or self-defense killed somebody here. But you're still alive, and they're terrified because it's like you have returned from the dead, resurrected like a phoenix out of the ashes. Oh boy, and it's scary. Is it scary? It's so scary. It's frightening. It's so fucking terrifying. Oh my goodness. So, the problem with this is, your behavior could not be provoked to perform a certain way. Okay? Now, there is somebody here that is like going to have to explain something from the past. What is it they're going to have to explain? Is it the starting of drama? Is it, oh, guides. Okay. They're going to have to explain what motivated them to come up with this idea. Why did they want you gone to begin with? Why did they characterize you in a way that they, they could spin the story wheels so when something that they were planning did occur, it would look like you're the bad guy because of the stories that they told. That way, when they got there and they had to explain why you were no longer existing at their hand, it was like, oh my goodness, it was self-defense. But you didn't die, okay? You walked through this situation unscathed, unmarked, protected by the hand of God. And now, whoever these people are in this group up here, that expected you to rush in and act a certain way and be hostile and be hasty and act out of your own best interest and think you're going to go hurt somebody here, they characterized you this way, but they didn't understand a shit about you. Okay? Everything that they've said or expressed about you was reflections of what's internally inside of them. You are over here in this compassionate energy, more so for yourself than these people. You're like in a forgive them for they know not what they do. I'm going to do the right thing no matter who's looking energy. It's an end to their plan instead of an end to you with this death card. You following your faith, you doing the right thing has given you some sort of purification process, and it is absolutely anxiety producing, panic attacks, sick to their stomach, can't sleep, can't eat, bad dreams, nightmares, night terrors, etc. It's like you've returned from the dead. Okay? Now, what precipitated them to do this? What actually led these people to try and do this to you? Your divinity, your faith, your anointing, your trial by fire. They tried to do this to prove to them whether or not you were really guided by the divine. Really. Home in reverse. So let's get you out of your comfort zone. Let's get you out of your protected bubble. Let's get you out of your sacred space and see how protected you really are in a trial by fire. Release in reverse. You let go and you let God show them exactly how protected you were. And now they're terrified. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And now their motivations are being exposed to everybody, that it was not a test of your faith, but theirs, and they failed. Well, damn. Because trust is on the bottom of the deck. They did not trust in the Most High for themselves. They had to prove it by giving you some sort of trial by fire. Wow. This is wild. This is insane. So tell me about the person from the past that has passed away with broken rib and the broken leg, the broken bones. Tell me, please and thank you. The Lovers in reverse. So somebody from someone's past, a past relationship, a past lover, a past marriage, something that was divinely ordained. Somebody's passed away. This person died with a broken rib, a broken leg. This is the person that could have been bum rushed. The same people that did this to this person might have wanted it to happen to you. So you both went the same way, because if you're divine and they're divine, then they took out a divine partnership. Oh, look, 8 of Wands in the reverse. Talk about backfiring energy. Literally backfiring energy. Somebody's shooting themselves in the foot here. You not taking the bait has reversed whatever was going to happen here. You not taking the bait, you not rushing in, you not getting angry has reversed whatever was going to happen to you. You did not pass. The person that passed, you were both supposed to be gone. You're both react the same way. Look, 8 of Cups in the reverse. You're not gone. You didn't go anywhere. You didn't take the bait. You didn't go somewhere, or you left somewhere never to return, and that there saved your life. But somebody else has passed away with a broken rib, a broken leg. And it's somebody that you're very closely intimate with, a partner, a family member. With the Lovers in reverse, though, I'm getting somebody that you used to be in an intimate relationship with, a romantic, intimate relationship with. This person took the bait. You were both supposed to take the bait, and you didn't. And they're no longer with us. King of Wands. Somebody got pissed off and rushed in. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, taking charge, rushing forward, dominating energy. This person wanted to protect you. The Hanged Man. They see the truth. They saw the truth before you did. They ran into the trap that was set for you. They carried their burden for you. But they got blessed through this. Here's the deal. This person isn't really dead. 10 of Swords in the reverse is right behind that. They're dead, but they're not dead. They're dead, but they're not dead. I need to know a little bit more about that. Tell me about them being dead, but not dead. This person is supposed to be dead, but they did have a broken leg, a broken rib. This person maybe got attacked by a dog, or their dog saved their life, their pit bull. The pit bull could be chewing on a leg bone. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Okay, clarity. The pit bull going to be chewing on a leg bone, and this is how this person is going to be found. All right. This past lover, tell me about where they're going to be found. Wild animal body damage, wild animal body damage. King of Swords, this is the second time this is here. This is that protective, morally upstanding, fuck around and find out energy. Somebody was very protective. Seven of Cups in the reverse, but they did not, they weren't realistic. They weren't realistic with themselves. Whatever they did ended their life. This leg bone, the investigator's going to want to know where it came from. Eight of Swords here. Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's going to jail, or was going to jail. Maybe they tried to run away with that Six of Swords and got into trouble. With the Six of Swords in reverse, they had a really rough time running away from being entrapped. Didn't have any other option. The Moon is here in reverse. Death is here in reverse. A secret being revealed about somebody that just couldn't change their ways. This person was a wild child. Whoever this deceased person is, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They were not very responsible. They were not, you couldn't really count on them. But this person wanted to protect you. I think they rushed in where you didn't. And I think this person, I think their life is over. The Hanged Man and Ace of Pentacles. They gave, that landed on RIP. They gave their life for you. They sacrificed themselves for you. Or to protect another person. This person bit the bait. They rushed in to save somebody else and got hung up in the situation. The Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. This person's last act was one of valor and chivalry. I think that both of you were set up for the same trap. And this person rushed in and you did not. And I think they lost their life because of it. Clarify this, please, and thank you. I would like to know specifically about the Hanged Man in reverse twice. Please and thank you. Or in the upright twice, excuse me. The Hangman twice. Clarify the Hangman twice. The Empress. I'm telling you right now, this person sacrificed themselves for somebody else. Sacrificed themselves for their divine feminine. Sacrificed themselves for their mom, for their best friend, for their lover, for their wife, for the mother of their children. This person did that. It was their last act was one of valor. The Magician. They were trying to alter an outcome. They were trying to save the Empress. They were trying to alter the outcome. And the Moon is here. All major arcana so far out of this deck. This person didn't say anything to anybody. I'm getting like, somebody being blackmailed and not saying anything, but like paying money. This Ace of Pentacles to the Hangman. Somebody like a ransom or just giving up a bunch of money to save whoever this is. I'm feeling like somebody got scammed, somebody got taken, somebody got robbed and like beat the hell up, like left for dead. I think somebody has been reported by the police as dead, and I think that maybe they're not for real. I think it's like this person's recovering in the hospital. This person has to be in the witness protection program. They're being kept secret. They're being hidden. This person was trying to manifest a different life or a different outcome for themselves and this person by rushing in and doing whatever they did. They got hosed for something. This person literally got their ass beat. They may have got thrown in a pit of dirt, like buried. Four of Cups is here. Rejection is God's protection. See, you not taking the bait. You didn't bite the bait. You turned something down. Otherwise, you would have been in this pit as well. You're this person's counterpart. This person sees you as the Eve to their Adam, or vice versa, the Adam to their Eve. You are their divine counterpart. Bottom of the deck is Strength. You exerting willpower, you standing on business, you saying no to something demonstrated something to whoever was trying to set you up that you cannot be fucked with. Your integrity can't be questioned. Tell me about the King of Swords in reverse, or King of Swords in the upright twice. Tell me about the King of Swords twice, please and thank you. Knight of Swords, Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, to clarify that King of Swords. Somebody's duty bound to a certain way of thinking or a code or an idea of you. Honor bound to you. Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, both in the reverse. This person can't be backed into a corner. And they can't be hurt. They can't be like emotionally or mentally convinced that you have done them wrong. This person stood down, like 10 toes down till the end for you. They could not be backed into a corner to betray you by any way, shape, or form. The Three of Swords in the upright is heartbreak. The Three of Swords in the reverse is unconditional love and forgiveness. Repair, kindness, reconciliation. This person never held out any animosity for you. They just wanted to protect you. Honor bound. There's 1, 2, 3 swords in these pictures. This person's moral code and way of thinking is upright. Their duty, their idealism is in the upright. But they cannot be backed into a corner or forced to do something against their moral code. This person has already found forgiveness in their own self. Like they know that they've done the right thing. When they died, they did it with a clear conscience. But this person isn't truly dead. Remember that. Six of Cups in the reverse. And the Star. As far as everybody from their past is concerned, they'll never see this person alive again. This person's passed away. They've all got to do their healing process. They've all got to get over it. But this person has been healing in private. This person is not dead. They have a new identity. Okay, this person is going to have a new start at life somewhere. Tell me about this person's new start, but they have to do it without whoever you are. This is what's got this person fucked up. Oh my gosh. I think even you have to mourn this person. Pearls before swine and the high priestess on the cut. There's some really good shit coming that these people don't need to know about or be part of. This is part of your elevation. Whoever is the one that has to walk away because they're passed on, but they're not passed on. God's saying you're too good for those people anyway. No pearls before swine. They didn't appreciate you when they had you down in the pit of despair with them. There's one person, this high priestess energy, this empress energy is the only thing that's got the, oh, you want out of the deck. Okay, the only thing that's got this King of Swords energy lamenting is this high priestess. The guide energy. The spiritual leadership energy. Isis, the one that holds this person together or has put this person back together piece by piece. They want this person involved with them. Elixir, essence, in reverse. Life just doesn't have the same flavor without this person there. They gave everything up. Their life for whoever this is. But they want this person to be with them where they're at. If that makes sense. They're not dead. They're dead, but they're not dead. Okay? This is like a cover-up. Recall, memory, in the reverse. This person wants you to forget the past. They've done a lot to make sure that they put the pieces back together. That's what Isis did for Osiris. Traveled far and wide and found all the little bits and pieces of him and put him back together piece by piece by piece until he was whole again because he had been scattered. This could be metaphorically or physically. Think about it. Not everything is literal. Way through in reverse. This person does not see life and how to get through it without their counterpart. They've given up everything. This person is not dead, but somebody is mourning them like they are. They've got a lover out there that thinks that they're passed on. They're emotionally trapped. They'd give anything to bring it back together. This person's life just isn't the same without their counterpart. No matter what they've done to save this person, they're going to be miserable because life just doesn't taste the same, doesn't have the same flavor, doesn't have the joie de vivre. Somebody hopes that there's a way to get around the past, a way to get around this separation, a way to get around this metaphorical, literal, I'm going to say ruse of a death. Hot seat. This person had a lot of trouble following them, and this was the only way they could get out of the trouble they were in. And now they're regretting it. Island of Jewels in reverse. They lost everything. They lost everything. One way or another, they were going to lose everything. This was the way that they had to choose. It's like go to prison and have everybody know something happened. Die because you followed the setup. Okay? That's what happened. But the setup was set up in a way that it was supposed to look like somebody died instead of them actually dying. And now this person has really lost everything and they have no way to come back from it. They want their counterpart with them. You did not take the bait. You did not bite the ruse, so they could not make you look like you are passed away here. You did not follow the game or follow the yellow brick road. Serpent power. You thought for yourself. You have too much critical thinking, and you destroyed somebody's plan. Shiva, pillar of fire in the reverse. You weren't going to be somebody's sacrifice. See, I think you smelled the setup, but I don't think you realized it was supposed to save you. And I think that you thought you were saving yourself, and you exacted some sort of divine power here. Your divinity, it came into play for sure. That serpent power is the Kundalini rising, and it strikes like in a moment. The aha moment, the flash of an epiphany, the realization that nobody can control you all of a sudden, that moment of rebellion. The rebellion that's going to look like survivalism, okay? Somebody might not understand that your rebellion is a retreat, okay? You might just back completely out of a situation altogether and just go alone and heal yourself. You might just completely withdraw 100%. That way there's no access to you. This person didn't do that. They rushed right in and got caught in whatever trap this is. This hangman energy on these two cards. Caught in a trap that was meant for both of you. Meant to end both of you. And you're still here in Empress energy. This person here from your past, you are going to mourn them like they are gone. Nobody is going to clue you in that this person is not actually passed away. You're going to pick up the pieces of yourself. You're going to put yourself back together. You're going to carry on, and you're going to have an okay life here. You're in Empress energy. You're strong. You're in the star energy. You're healing, okay? You didn't allow yourself to be some sort of sacrifice. You rejected something with this Four of Cups. You exerted your willpower. You stood on your willpower. And somebody else did not think that you would, I don't know, it's like they didn't anticipate you being able to say the word no. Okay? This person definitely got their ass beat in a big way. This person who is supposed to be dead is recovering somewhere in a hospital with a broken leg, a broken rib, and everybody else thinks they're dead. They want you at their side. They don't know how to make it happen. Let's do just one on the cut. I'm not even going to... How are they going to be able to make this happen? If they're literally being, I'm going to say a material witness, because it's the only way that this could be done, where you're made to look like you're dead, but you're kept in captivity, but you're not a criminal. Does that make sense? Like, this person might know something really, really big about somebody really scary, and it might be the only way that they look, that they're stopped, the people stop looking for them, right? Is to think they're dead. But you're still alive. You're still in danger. Who are these people? So you know what to look for. The Devil in reverse. Are you kidding me right now? A bad contract. Hanged Man. This person got themselves roped up with some really, really nasty people. Really nasty people. They tried to void some sort of contract. There is possibly a hit type of contract on this person. bad contracts like business deals, bad contracts like sales contracts or employment contracts, or a hit on somebody's life that didn't go as expected. Because where are you? You're still alive. You didn't take the bait. This person looks like they're dead, though. The Lover's in reverse again. All right. I think this person... Wow. I think this person and you were both set up to die by somebody, and only this person over here, this King of Swords, actually took the bait. Them being in some sort of material witness situation where they appear dead to the outside world on paper officially, but they are being held in custody somewhere. I think they're being investigated to see if they were trying to kill you, if you were trying to kill them, but the hit's on both of you. So who is it that wants you both gone? Two of Swords, somebody that's backed into a corner by your existence. By the fact that you two are together, by the fact that you two are still here. One of you is gone. The other one of you needs to be gone. This person's terrified right now. This person's up a creek right now. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there is a matriarchal energy or somebody that is in charge of money here. Somebody that is a business person, a business owner. This is somebody here that paid for it. This is a woman that paid for this. A woman that paid for both of you to be gone. And you're not. And it looks like this man is on paper. But they're not. They got their ass beat, though. The rib and the leg, both broken. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That was beyond the control of whoever arrested or took this person. They put up a good fight, evidently. Two of Wands is here. Now they're looking for you. They're looking for you because you're not dead and it's time. It's time for you to be gone. Here's the deal. Not even the people that are trying to set it up and save you to make it look like you're dead are able to make you take the bait. You can see through all the plots. You can see through the plans. You can see the way out of almost every situation because it just doesn't feel right to you. It just doesn't feel right. So why is this even happening? What is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Why does she want both you and this other counterpart, this past person of yours, gone? This past person, everybody thinks they're gone. Everybody thinks they're dead. They're not dead. If they are some sort of material witness or protected witness right now. It's secret. Secret squirrel shit. It's a, what do you call it? Undercover operation. The Fool in reverse. All right. This is definitely an undercover operation to flush out this Queen of Pentacles. To make them feel safe, to make them feel secure, to make them feel like they got away with whatever they got away with. They need to get a hold of you somehow. They need to make you disappear. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's coming for you themselves. You got to be kidding me right now. So because one of you is gone on paper, but the other one is still here, this person can't proceed in what it is that they want to start. They can't start whatever their new beginning is, and they are so angry about it. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Wands in reverse all the way up here. There's this petty, jealous, antagonistic, bitchy, mean girl energy. This woman wants whatever is coming to the two of you. And both of you have to be gone for her to get it. You being here is a problem. This man being gone means they're halfway to their goal. Hanged Man, third time. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this man being gone, they're halfway to their goal, but here's the trap. Here's the trap. The man fell in the trap. They may have lost some money. They may have lost their life on paper. It may look like they had this turn of bad luck, right? But it's the end for whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. The absolute end for whoever she is. Because not only is this man not gone, they cannot live without whoever you are. They don't care. They're ready to break custody. They're ready to run away because life isn't worth living without you. Life just doesn't have the same flair, doesn't have the same taste. They hope that, you know, you can put everything in the past and forgive them, and they just hope that they can get through this. Right now they're on the hot seat. They want to escape this custody situation. They're ready to break free. They want to save you. They're compelled to save you. Whatever this is, this person here has to tell the truth about some sort of contract that they're in. It could be a very, very bad business contract that they're stuck in. It could be that there's a hit on your life kind of a contract that there was on their life, that they owed a loan shark or a bookie, and that person was trying to kill them and you to get back at them. Okay? This person may have to explain all of this to you, but here's the deal. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse could be the person that they owe the money to. This could be the person that's jealous, trying to control this energy to the point where she ended their life, or so she thinks. Okay? She thinks she's going to get away with something, but here's the deal. She can't get away with it until whoever you are is gone too. This man might be gone, but they're having no luck until you're ended too. This person, this woman, this Queen of Pentacles, tell me about her, please. Because her energy is central to this, but there's no deets on her. Give me the details on this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is she the financier? Okay, Eight of Wands energy. This is the one here that's trying to bum rush. This is the one that's trying to side swipe you. This time coming at you sideways, coming at you with this fast moving energy, trying to take quick action and undermine whoever you are. They want you gone fast. Whether they want you dead or they just want you out of the situation. This person might be flying towards you. Whatever it is, they're hopped up about it and they want you gone quick. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is bordering some sort of aggression. Hierophant here. They think they're an authority figure over you. They think you have to do what they say. They think that they can tell you what to do. They think that they are going to make you conform. That they are the boss. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this approach is going to work with you. I think if this person comes at you sideways, they're going to meet who your boss is. They're going to meet your maker. Is what's going to happen. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're going to lose, that's for sure. It's not a smart option. Do not choose this. It is unwise. It will be bad for your health. The rebellion will be met face to face. The level of frustration that you're under from losing whoever this is in the past, for having this Queen of Pentacles energy coming at you sideways, these negative contracts, these binding things, this person trying to end you, you didn't take the bait. You weren't buying their bullshit. You weren't picking up what they were throwing down. You rejected someone or something You were rebellious. They're going to meet their maker because you rebelled. 10 of Wands. Look. You let them carry their own burden. You're supposed to both be gone in order for this person to benefit or move forward. And only the one person is gone, or so they think. The burdens that this Queen of Pentacles energy is carrying, they did not account for your rebellious streak. They did not account for you saying, oh yeah, it's time to meet your maker. They didn't account for you going against tradition. They didn't account for you rebelling against their perceived authority over you. They came at you sideways, super fast, and I think you left this person to carry the load. And you didn't die. That's their burden to bear. Literally. King of Wands in the reverse. Problems with business? Somebody that tried to overpower you? Somebody pissed off because you didn't die? How disrespectful. Bottom of the deck. Temperance in reverse. Well, do you really, 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 really think that going to extremes like this, trying to kill people, trying to make them disappear, so you can benefit from some sort of bad contract, bad business? Don't know. I'm going to say impropriety, lack of ethics and morals with the devil in reverse for certain. Overtaken and overcome by anger, aggression, greed in a way that's not recoverable. Not even God can save this person. This Queen of Pentacles energy is a waste of skin, a waste of breath, a waste of life. They wanted to take 2 other lives. Yours is still here. And you not taking the bait, and you walking away from the situation, and you not falling into the trap, has this person overburdened and terrified. They thought that they could overpower you, that they could go to extremes and make you bend to their will. They did not account for your rebellion. Now they're hoping that you'll just forget it all. And I don't think it's going to happen. What are you going to do about this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? What is going to happen to them now that you have not fallen for the bait? We've got a card that flew out down on the floor here. 1 second. It is face down. The Lovers in, or no, the 2 of Cups in reverse. So what are you going to do? You are going to draw on the energy of what you've lost. You're going to do something in the memory of the person that you loved, in their honor, the person that you lost, or so you think. 6 of Pentacles is here. You're going to make this person pay. You're going to make this Queen of Pentacles pay out the nose. You're going to make this person grovel at your feet. They will owe you for life. This person will become your stepping stool. They will never be able to finish repaying you for what they have done to you. 3 of Wands in the reverse. All of their energies backfiring and returning to them. Everything that they stole from you. 7 of Swords they have to replace. Including this person. And how can they replace a life? They can't. There is no reparation for that. As far as this woman knows, they have taken somebody's life. Successfully. And they are determined to come take yours. Because you aren't gone. This is their burden. They're coming fast at you, sideways. Balance in reverse. right on top of the Four Swords. This is definitely this person wanting to come put you in your final resting place. They are definitely off balance. They are definitely off kilter. They are coming at you sideways. Look, they really want you gone. They really, really want you gone. Without you, with you being here, without you being gone, this person can't access something that they needed for both you and this counterpart to be gone. But here's the deal. The counterpart ain't gone. And you're about to find this out. Isis, the high priestess. All the pieces are about to be put together for you. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of this deck as well. As well as this deck. About to put the pieces all together for you. And when all the pieces are put together, this person's going to be presented to you, and it's going to be like a resurrection, a reunion. I'm getting it's going to be contentious, though. I think that you're going to be in such shock that it's going to set you into a fit of rage. And rather than being emotionally open and receiving this person's energy, you're going to be more concerned about making this Queen of Pentacles pay. And you're supposed to not shift into that vengeance mode. Don't lose balance. Don't let this person's mental unwell, this Queen of Pentacles energy paying to have you and this other person ended. The contracts here, whether it's in business, like it could be not necessarily, this person didn't necessarily hire a hitman, okay? This person could have hired somebody to destroy your business, hire somebody to defame your character, hire somebody to vandalize your home. This person over here is dead in their mind. That vandalism, that contract could very well have possibly been to end your lives. But I'm putting other alternatives out there because, you know, it's a collective reading. The Devil in reverse isn't always a hit. The Devil in reverse could be ending an addiction. The Devil in reverse could be a freedom from oppression, freedom from toxicity. You could have felt a relief when this person left your life. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't as devastating to you as this Queen of Pentacles thought it would be. I mean, she could have literally just paid to keep two people apart. Not necessarily end their lives, but end their life together, so to speak. It doesn't necessarily have to be so investigation discovery. It could be a little bit more, you know, high school quad and interfering with others' relationships and being jealous and catty and bitchy and trying to be covetous over what somebody else has. Oh, you shouldn't have that good of a life. I want that kind of a life for myself, so I'm going to take your man. And if I can't take your man, you know, then I'm going to end him. If he doesn't want to be with me, I'm going to kill him. If he doesn't want to provide for me, I'm going to get a life insurance policy on him. It could be something like that, okay? Like there could be some sort of investigation going on around what this woman has done with this man's life that they made him look like he was gone. She could have even been trying to set you up to look like you were the one that had this man put down. So you have to think that this man is dead so they can get your genuine grieving reaction. Are you grieving or did you know he was dead? They want to know. Like this woman could have tried to set you up, and that could have been how they were going to take you out, take you down, put you on the hot seat, and end your life that way. Just remember, it was like a setup. Somebody's supposed to rush in, and it's supposed to look like self-defense one way or another. Somebody's hands are supposed to be clean. It was supposed to be unexpected and unplanned. Oh my gosh, this person just got so mad and I protected myself. or this man protected me from you. I didn't kill him. He was protecting me from you. You killed him. It could be that kind of a setup. There's 15 different ways this could play out. Choose your own ending. It's one of those kind of books. Okay, folks? I'm going to close the reading right there, but I'm going to say that this woman has a surprise coming. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse did not anticipate you turning down the offer, turning something down, having some sort of willpower in a situation, not taking the bait for yourself. Now this person's carrying the burden how to get out of the situation that they created. Because as far as they know, this man is dead. You were supposed to be, but it was supposed to look like he died protecting her from you. He killed you, you killed him, she's hands clean, and she gets to walk away from the situation. This is this person's twisted. I'm just going to say it's all out of jealousy. I'm going to say this is all out of somebody that wanted what kind of divine love contract that you had with this person, this King of Swords energy. She wanted it for herself. She didn't want you to have your contract. She wanted to end your contract. That could be what the Devil in the reverse is. There's so many things that one card could be that it just tears the whole reading into 15 different possibilities. You're the one that's supposed to put the pieces together, regardless. I just really don't like this Queen of Pentacles energy just being out there in the wind. There's no real information about what's going to happen with them, what their next move is, what they're up to. And I think it's probably so they don't alter what their next move is going to be. They're about to get caught up. They're about to get caught up. They're overburdened. They cannot deal with their temper. They cannot hide the fact that they are just reckless. Okay? Their energy is not together. Period. It's going to give them away. I don't know what their next move is, like I said, but they're going to pay. One way or another, you're going to make this person pay. Their plan did not work out. They are caught with their hand in the cookie jar. And you don't have to stay balanced. We've got Temperance in reverse twice here. You're going to lose your temper. Just don't do it in the way that this person anticipated setting you up for it so they could DIY your ending. Okay? You can lose your temper, but use your graceful words with it. Use a big vocabulary. Be eloquent. Use euphemisms. Use big words. Make this person think. Make them understand the depth of your avarice. I think that they came with the wrong idea when they thought that they were going to provoke you into a reaction that was going to make them able to end your life in a self-defense situation when they think they've already ended somebody else over here. They want to end your divine contract. Or they put out end-of-life contracts on you and your counterpart. You and your divine lover. You are still here. You are still living and breathing. This is a problem for this woman. You're standing in your power. You're standing in strength. You are going to end this person's world. You let them carry the burdens. You laid the weight at their feet. Here is your responsibility. Packaged neatly. With a bow on it. Like a gift. Somebody has to be accountable for what they've done. I think this person was going to try and pin everything on each other like it was some sort of murder, suicide between you and this man, and it did not work that way. I think this man is alive but not well. I think that they are reported as not alive for the purpose of this investigation on this woman. I think that you are bait and don't even realize it. I think this woman's going to come for you, and I don't think you're going to take whatever's being dangled in front of you. I don't think you're going to take the carrot in front of the horse at all. I think that you are going to let go and let God, and you aren't going to react in the way that this woman is baiting you to react. I think that you have had a trial by fire, and you've been cleansed by the Holy Spirit here. You have been protected by the Most High, and you have risen like a phoenix. I think what was supposed to happen was both of you were supposed to go, and one of you showed, and one of you didn't. One of you took the bait, and the other one didn't. And whoever took the bait is now material witness, witness protection, deceased on paper to get this woman arrested in real life. So I think that this is going to work out in the end, but I think you're going to have some sort of shell shock because you're going to be presented with this person that is, in your mind, dead. Okay? And I think that you're going to be happy to have this reunion, but I think it's going to be a shock to your system. And I think that you're going to realize at that moment how close you were to your own mortality. And I think it's going to be cathartic. All right, you guys, closing the reading. I appreciate each and every one of you that hangs out with me. You guys kick ass and take names. You guys in the comment section that are driving the algorithm, I fucking love you. It doesn't matter what you say down there. I'm ignoring it because it's your space, not mine. This is my space over here. But if I do catch some weird ass shit down there, I'm just going to delete you. I'm going to put you in timeout. And if you can't behave like adults, you don't belong here anyways. It just goes to show your character, not mine. So I'm going to say this right now, the same way I always do every day. If I can manage to not be a piece of shit after everything that I have been through, then so can each and every one of you. Black Betty out.